everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys are doing amazing. I hope that you're staying safe and staying sane at the same time. So today's video is going to be the harsh reality about life, and I'm going to be speaking about 10 truths or 10 bittersweet truths that you need to know about life. And these are basically things that people don't like to admit, or things that people don't like to accept, or even things that people don't even know about. So I hope that you guys are going to enjoy this video, so please stay tuned for more of this. Truth that sucks is people will mainly remember the bad things you do. You can do a million nice things, you can do 100,000 nice things, but the sad thing about life is that people will always remember you for the bad things you did. For example, you could be the best friend, like you have a friend and you've always been good to that friend, you've always come through for them when they need you, you've always just been a supportive friend, but the moment you just don't do it once, I promise you they will never forget that, and you'll start hearing things like, you're never there for me, you're not a good friend, you're not a supportive friend. That's a harsh reality about life. Many times people will remember you for the bad things you did. Even though you do 1,000 good things, they'll always remember that thing that you did wrong. Or even at your workplace, maybe you're the hardworking employee. Last year you got the best employee of the year and you keep getting awards, but the moment you start slacking in your job, or the moment you don't do something that you're supposed to do, I promise you your employer will begin to make you feel like you've been the worst person ever. So I think that's the first harsh reality about life. It sucks, but it's something that we can't get past. Yeah, that's how life is. And the worst thing is, I think because we're human beings, we generally incline towards the negative. Even psychologists will tell you that as a human being, most of the time you'll find a human being inclining towards the negative, in the sense that even in life, the first thing you always tell yourself maybe is you're full of doubt. You doubt your capabilities, you doubt your life, you doubt your self-worth. That's why many people are struggling with self-esteem, because generally as human beings tend to incline towards the negative side of things. So that's the first thing. The second thing is never take things personally. I've had to learn this the hard way, because I've always been the kind of girl who tends to take almost everything personally. Like when someone does something towards me, I'll begin to ask myself, what could I have done different? Is there something that I did that made me warrant that kind of treatment? Or am I not a good person? Am I enough? I end up asking myself so many questions such as those. But the thing is, when people do something to you, especially something negative, it reflects more of something they are going through on their own. It's not about you. Like anytime someone calls you names, anytime someone says something negative to you, it just shows something that they're going through in their life that's personal to them. So if they call you names, if they make you feel bad about yourself, that just shows who they are and what they feel about themselves. So stop taking things personally. Just learn to sieve comments, sieve negative vibes, and ensure that you always keep your mind sane by telling yourself things as they are. And the best way of doing this is to tell it yourself, because you know yourself better than anyone else. If someone calls you a bad person, or if someone says you're mean, if someone says you're lazy, you know yourself better than they do. So why would you let those comments get you to that point whereby you begin to believe that for yourself? So that's the second thing. Like, stop taking things personally. It's hard. You will have to battle so much for you to get to that point, but I hope that you can get to that point sooner rather than later. The other thing is, in business, most of the people who will support you are strangers. Hey, you guys, I had to learn this the hardest way. Like, I promise you, I used to think because I have many friends, when I start a business like this, hey, it will boom. Even my book, when I'm selling my book like this, it will boom. Let me tell you something. When you're starting a business, or when you're about to do any venture in life, always remember that don't bank on the kind of friends you have. That you say, no, I have 50 friends, I'm sure my first 50 clients will be my friends. The sad thing is, you'll be so shocked to find only like 4 people or 5 people are the ones who will come support you in your business. And it's sad. I don't know why this happens like this. Maybe because some of them are even jealous of you, maybe because at that particular time in their life they are not able to support you financially. But the thing I believe the most is, you don't have to support someone financially. You can support them by being there for them. You can support them by encouraging them, sending them messages of encouragement, just letting them know that things will get better. It's not easy doing a business, you guys, I'm telling you. business is so hard. Like, many of us want to be self-employed, many of us want to be business people, but we don't even really know half of what being a business person entails, and I'm going to do a video about that. But anyway, for today, I just want to tell you that you're in business, never bank on the friends you have. Like, learn to market yourself as a person and self-value. Don't expect people to support you because they're your friends. And I can tell you this because even in my own YouTube channel, I've gotten to see that I can find even like a friend of mine who's not even supported me, like a friend of mine who's not even subscribed to my channel, and it's okay. Kitambo, I used to take it personally. I used to feel so bad about it, and I'm like, what kind of a friend are you if you can't even subscribe to my YouTube channel? But the thing is, everyone is busy fighting their own battles that you don't even know about. Like, everyone is busy trying to make ends meet. So I just learned how to not take it personally and just self-value. When you self-value, people will come pay money for it. So remember, business and friends, not one WhatsApp group. The other thing is that you're not everyone's cup of tea. We hear this all the time, but I don't think we internalize it enough. I think many times we like, I keep saying, even in my book Let's Make Lemonade, I spoke about you want to be liked by everyone. You're not ice cream. And even I went further and said, even ice cream, not everyone likes ice cream. That's the truth. There are people who don't eat ice cream, and that means you might think that you're sugar or you're rose flower and you're supposed to be liked by everyone, but truth is there are people who generally don't even like flowers in the first place. So stop living your life trying to please everyone. Every time I do some of these things on my channel, I keep talking to myself, because I have been there and I have been in that situation whereby I've been doing things just to please everyone, just to make sure everyone else around me is happy, to a point where I forget that my happiness also matters, you know. So stop trying to please everyone. Do things that you think are right for you. Do things that will not hurt anyone. They're not illegal, and they're just things that will make you happy and make you a better person. Stop trying to please everyone. Even if you try hard, even if you live your life trying to do that, you will never be everyone's cup of tea, honey. Stop it. Like, just stop it right now. You'll never be everyone's cup of tea. And remember, even tea, not everyone takes tea. Some prefer coffee, some prefer water, some prefer juice. I mean, just stop it. Just stop that now. The other thing is that the journey to financial freedom is rocky. We will rock you, rock you, rock you, rock you. You guys, I am just 24 years old, and I feel like I have been on this journey for like forever. Financial freedom is something that's extremely hard to tackle. Like, I can say that I am much better than I was before, but I have so much learning to do. Like, you see, we keep admiring people. Like, for example, for me, I really admire Annalisa and the way her and her family have managed to build a multi-million-dollar business. But the thing is, that journey is so hard. So many times we're comparing ourselves to people who are even in chapter 50 of their books, and you're just in chapter 1. And I just decided to just take myself at my own pace. Like, do things that will help you grow as a person without comparing yourself to anyone else. If it's saving, let's say you've been saving 5,000 last year or 2,000 last year, grow that saving to by 2,000 bob, by 3,000 bob. Don't look at what other people are doing, because let me tell you something, getting to that place where those people are, you don't know the battles they faced, you don't know the many L's they've had to take in their life, you don't know the kind of loans they have, you don't know the kind of debt they have, you have no idea. And I think I just want to remind you that you are on your own path, you are on your own journey. Stop trying to compare yourself to anyone. Getting to financial stability is not easy, but I believe that it's something that's very doable. It just needs a lot of hard work, it needs a lot of brain muscle, it needs a lot of sacrifice, it needs so much. And I think I'll do more videos about this, because I'm very passionate, especially for young women who are in business, young women who want to attain financial independence. I am very passionate about that, so I guess I'll be doing more videos about this. So remember that the journey to financial freedom is a very rocky one, but it's something that you can manage, because people have been there and they've done that. So what makes you think that you cannot achieve that? That's food for thought for you. The other thing is, work hard in silence, let success do the talking. Like, this is hard. So many times we want to brag about, not even brag, just show people that we're not doing that badly off. So many times you want to post on social media about some of the things you're doing. I think my opinion is, if you know that thing, whatever you want to post will not help someone, or it's coming from a place of pride, just don't do it. Because so many people out here are looking at you, trying to trying to emulate some of the things you're going through. And the thing I keep saying is that it's okay to post you've bought a house, it's okay to post you've bought a car, but what are the intentions behind you doing that? Is it just to show people that, hey, I have a brand new Mercedes, or I have a brand new apartment in Kitusuru? You know, is your intention to brag, or to just show people that you're doing fine, or is your intention there to try and make someone a better person, like trying to show them that this is what I did for me to get to point A, this is what I did for me to get point B? You get, I think the intention matters the most. So you can work hard in silence, but even if you're going to make noise about it, ensure that you have good intentions at the end of the day. So it's your choice, it's your social media platforms, it's your life for you to decide what you want to do. But these are just my 2 cents. Like, anytime you're going to speak about some achievements you've made in life, I think you should always couple that with, how does that achievement make me a better person? When I watch you and your new apartment, how does it make me a better person? Get it? Yeah. So the other thing I'm going to be speaking about is, life is hard, and growing up is indeed a trap. I mean, I think when I was younger, I kept saying the way I want to, when I was younger, I kept saying the way I really want to grow up and be an adult, be able to get freedom to do the things that I want to do. But the thing is, growing up is so hard. Like, I think one thing I've gotten to learn so far in life, and it was a bitter pill for me to swallow, is everyone is struggling with something. So don't expect everyone. Sorry about that, my battery ran out. My card was full, sorry. So I was saying the world owes you nothing. So don't live your life as if you're entitled to anything. The other thing is that money can't buy happiness, but it's a great step towards getting there. Let no one lie to you that money is bad. I think the thing that's bad is making money your master. Like, doing everything that you do in life just because you're going to make money, or because you'll benefit something at the end of the day. But money is good, and that's why we're all working so hard, so that we can be able to finance the life we want to live. And the thing is, in this world we're living in, things are so hard. The economy is so tough, as in, you just have to work hard so that you can be able to make ends meet, and the way to do that is using money. So let no one make you feel as if you wanting to get better or to get more money is bad. It's good. Work hard and make your own money. I think that's the most important thing. Work hard towards making your own money and becoming financially independent on your own. Like, don't want people to help you to get there. It's your own battle to fight, it's your own journey to make. But remember, you can get there through the help of people, and through learning from people, through sharing and mentoring others. I think it's important to share that, but remember that money is not bad, money is not evil, but making money your master is where the evil comes in. And finally, your body is what you eat and how you treat it. That's the worst thing, because we all love to eat food, and junk food, and food that's not the best for us. But the thing is, that's the truth. Like, what you eat is what you become. Like, if you want to maintain a good healthy body, as long as it's not a health condition you're having, if you eat too much, you'll get fat. If you don't eat well, you will become skinny. So I think unless you're struggling with something health-wise, your body is what you eat. And I'm really learning this, because I've learned to discipline my body. When I wake up, I know I have to jump rope, I know I have to exercise, but it's so hard. Every time I wake up, I'm so tired. I'm just like, do I have to do this? But then I remember my goals, and I'm just like, geez, I'm going to insert a picture of what my goals are. And actually, the person I look up to in terms of body goals is Megan Good. I love her. I love how she is just amazing. She's super beautiful, and I'll put her picture there. So anytime I'm about to skip my workout, or I'm about to eat something bad and I know it's bad, I just remember my body goals, and I'm like, okay, Sharon, come back to life, come back to reality. Stop you what you want to do. Okay, yeah. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that these 10 tips are going to help you see or come to terms with the reality of the bitter truths about life. And I know so many of us learn things differently. Like, there are points that you have that I don't have, and I'd be happy if you'd share those with me. But these are just my 10 cents, my 2 cents. These 10 points are things that I've learned on my own, things that I've experienced so far, and I hope that they've made you a better person, and I hope that they've made you see that you're on the right track. Like, yeah, life is not hard, but you know what? We're going to be living this life like bosses, because we are bosses, and we're going to be better people, at everything that we do. And I just want to tell you that I want to make sure my channel is a place where you can get enriched, and you can get educated, and you can get entertained. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you've had so much fun watching it. Please comment and tell me what are some of the things you've had to learn the hard way, or what are some of the bitter pills you've had to swallow when it comes to life. You guys are so amazing. You've supported me so far. Can we please get to 1,000 subscribers ASAP? Yeah, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Till next time, goodbye.